More of both entertainment and sports today.
Keep God first.
Watch me on entertainment and sports today.
Stay tuned for entertainment and sports today.
It's a very good point. I mean,
entertainment and sports today.
Hello again and welcome to Entertainment and Sports Today. We're here live from beautiful Las Vegas. We're here at the Ballys Hotel, and as you see behind me, our room overlooks this world famous event that's going to happen tomorrow. You can see behind me two ramps over here for Evel Live.
I'll go down through it.
It's starting here at behind Ballys, going through Paris all the way to Planet Hollywood, where he's going to have two jumps. The first jump is going to be, he's going to jump the ramp that you see behind me. He's going to jump over 52 crushed cars, breaking Evel's record by 2 cars. Evel did 50 cars at one time. Then the second jump is going to be over 16 Greyhound buses. Again, breaking Evel's record of 14 Greyhound buses that he's going to jump. He's going to have a similar motorcycle that Evel did in 1967. It's going to be very heavy. It's an Indian motorcycle, and it's in a way it has more torque and more power than Evel. But then again, there's other things that Evel did that are different. He has to land exactly right. He has to be exactly at 80 miles an hour to jump over the Greyhound buses, and 70 miles an hour to jump over the 52 crushed cars. Because if not, he's going to miss the landing and hurt himself. That's what happened to Evel. Evel was off by only 5 miles an hour when he did the jump, and that's how he almost got himself killed. It has to be a perfect shooting up and a perfect landing, and then in the air you got to be able to control that bike. So it's going to start tomorrow at approximately 3:30 our time, the West Coast. Two jumps over here. Then at approximately 5 o'clock our time is going to be the big jump, the third one. We're going to walk across the street to Caesar's Palace, and outside is the world famous fountains at Caesar's Palace. There's already a ramp set up right there, right now, where he's going to jump over that, go 140 feet into the air, over the water fountains, and land on the other side. Evel did it, but he almost got killed. His son did it in the late 80s. I was there, lucky enough to be there for that. So it's going to be an amazing historic event. He's going to do all of this within 3 hours. So between Bally's, Planet Hollywood, then he's going to run across the street under police security to make it over to Caesars in time for an amazing historic event. Now, those of you who won't be here in Vegas to see it live, you could see it on TV on the History Channel starting at 8 o'clock. It's going to be a 3-hour TV special talking all about Evel and about the jump that's going to happen here. So it's a great event here, and we're very lucky to be here. And we of course wish him well, that this is a successful jump. So there you have it here. If you want to zoom back again and look at the ramp down there, it's an incredible sight there. As you see. You see where it says Evel Live there. The buses are already, 16 buses, Greyhound, are already lined up right there. And they got the crushed cars down there all ready for them. They're just making their final arrangements. And the History Channel, they're getting their cameras in place. So it should be a good one. It was back on February 18th, 1973 at the LA Coliseum that Evel Knievel jumped 50 crushed cars. And now action sports daredevil wildman Travis Pastrana will attempt the jumps on an Indian Scout FTR 750. He practiced on a dirt bike out in the desert, where he's able to give us a few words about his attempt at 3 record jumps of Evel Knievel.
I don't think I ever fully grasped how gnarly it would be to jump a 750cc motorcycle. I mean, it's like jumping a tank, and just so much more respect now for Evel Knievel, even if that's even possible, than I had coming into this.
Here we are live in Las Vegas, right behind Planet Hollywood, for getting ready for the first jump in about half an hour. You won't believe what we just spotted here. This is one of the original Evel Knievel motorcycles, and right here is his signature, right here.
Oh, really?
Right here, Evel Knievel. You can see it, signed by him. This is the Harley Davidson motorcycle.
Signed by Evel himself.
And welcome back. We're about to go to the jump right now. We're here, we're just running by. We've seen the hit TV show Counting Cars right here live in person.
How you doing? I'm Ryan Evans from Counts Customs. Everyone, if you are not here right now to watch Travis Pastrana do these jumps, you are missing out big time.
We want to show the rest of the cast right here.
This is the rest of the team.
Hey guys, love you.
And now get ready for the first of 3 jumps by the 34-year-old Travis Pastrana, who will now attempt to break the famous jump by Evel Knievel when back in 1973 at the LA Coliseum, when he jumped over 50 crushed cars in the videotape we showed you early in the show. He's going to have to get up to about 70 miles per hour. Here he goes! He's made it! 143 feet! He's done it! 52 crushed cars! Unbelievable! Here we are getting ready for jump number 2. The world record was one time was 14 Greyhound buses stacked end to end. Right now, Travis Pastrana is going to break Evel Knievel's record and do 16 buses. He just did 52 crushed cars. Now he's about to come down right over here behind me to do the second of 3 jumps. Stay tuned. Now, before Travis makes his next jump, we're going to take you back to May 31st of 1975 at Wembley Stadium in the UK, when Evel Knievel crashed after attempting to jump over 13 buses. However, he did it in 1975 at Ohio's King Island Amusement Park when he jumped 14 Greyhound buses. And now for the second jump, Travis Pastrana, revving up to 80 miles an hour, clears 16 Greyhound buses, parked end to end. Unbelievable. He just went 4 stories high, 192 feet, 80 miles an hour, setting a new record on a 400-pound motorcycle. All this in Las Vegas behind Planet Hollywood Resort and Casino, Paris, Las Vegas, and Ballys, Las Vegas. Unbelievable. Stay tuned for more. The day's not over. Jump 3 to come soon. And there is Travis Pastrana live as he's crossing Las Vegas Boulevard, just past the Flamingo, right in front of us here. He's about to make a left to go into Caesar's Palace for the big jump. We actually got here quicker than he did because he had traffic to do with. We just ran across the street. There you have it, Travis Pastrana making a left now at Caesar's to get ready to jump. We're going to join you at the jump now. We're going to try to get closer.
All these fans that are here. I mean, look at this. Look at it. This is like the president just pulled into town. This is where.
And yes, they just gave Travis an armed police escort to fight through the crowds to get to Caesar's Palace. There are now thousands of people waiting outside for the third and final jump over the iconic Caesar's Palace water fountains in the front, right on the strip here in Las Vegas. Coming up next is that jump. Stay tuned. And here we are getting ready for the third and final jump. If you thought the last 2 were hard, this one's unbelievable. This one here, he's going to go 140 feet up in the air. Well, actually, that's what Evel Knievel did back in 1967. He's going to go 150 feet up in the air with less room to jump. Ever since 1967, there's a lot of new things Caesar's built, so he actually has less room to jump and to land. So he's going to have to go at, I don't know, like 200 feet as compared to what Evel did, which is way less than that, to complete the jump of 150 feet up in the air above the water fountains. And as you know, his son did it, and when he did it, when Evel did it himself, he almost got killed. He had every bone in his bone broken. But Travis has done the first 2 jumps successfully, and he's about to do this one right now. crowd is yelling right now because he's going to do a little warm-up in the top. Right behind me you can see the ramp. He's going to go over, and you see the waterfalls right there, the fountains. That's roughly about 120 feet. I think they're going to raise it a little bit when he actually does the jump. It's going to be maybe about 140 feet. He's going to do 150 feet, and with a motorcycle that has better torque and suspension that Evel had. However, it's 400 pounds as opposed to Evel Knievel's bike, which is a lot less lighter than that. So his is more powerful, more modern, more advanced. However, it weighs more, 400 pounds. So he's going to take 400 pounds up in the air, 140 feet up in the air, and hopefully light and land safely right over there. So stay tuned. Before Travis makes his attempt at the Caesar's Palace fountain jump, we're going to take you back to New Year's Eve, December 31st, 1967, over 50 years ago, to show you Evel Knievel making his attempt at the Caesar's Palace fountain jump. Here you see him breaking almost every bone in his body, and he spent over 3 years in and out of hospitals due to all of his amazing attempts at daredevil jumps. So stay tuned. Back in the late 80s, when Evel Knievel's son, Bobby Knievel, did the jump, he started over there to my right and went this way. Okay, but now they're changing it, where he's going to be going the opposite direction that Evel and his son did. He's going to be starting to my left and jumping up this way because there's less room in the land. That's why they have to redesign it. But that was roughly about 1988, I think, when his son Bobby Knievel did it successfully. Evel did it successfully. However, when he landed, he almost got killed. So he did make the jump, though. He did clear it, but he didn't. He almost got killed in doing so. His son did it 100% perfect, and now Travis is going to try to beat that record. So stay tuned. And here he goes for the final big jump. He has less than 200 feet to get up to 70 miles an hour to clear it. He clears the fountains. Unbelievable, Travis Pastrana. An amazing record. Unbelievable. Here he is in slow-mo. Incredible.
Travis Pastrana did what the icon who inspired this all couldn't do. He just nailed the jump at Caesar's Palace Fountain. And look at him burning out to celebrate. 3 jumps, 1 night. Evel Knievel inspired you. For the children who are watching, here comes your family. Let's focus on them. Lindsay, how are you feeling? Did you want to give them a hug first? I don't want to steal the moment. The Pastrana family, Debbie's up here, the daughters. Travis, what's it like having the family here with you?
This was definitely one of the coolest things, the coolest thing I've ever been able to do. And thank you guys. Just thanks for my family. Thanks to my mom for letting me chase my dreams, and you know, my dad for teaching me to be a man.
Your child almost just ran off the edge of the ramp right there. But speaking of the man, let's get Kelly Knievel in here. Kelly, what did you think after seeing that? What do you want to say here, buddy?
You know, I think I look around and I think this is as big a spectacle today as it was 50 years ago.
Travis Pastrana, I believe he's going into the fountains. There it is. Travis Pastrana has earned a bath in the fountains he just flew over, setting the mark 149 feet. Ladies and gentlemen, you just witnessed history on Evel Live. Let's take another look at that jump.
The expense of travel shouldn't keep you from the things you love. We'll get you where you want to be for as low as $1. Megabus.com provides daily express bus service with free Wi-Fi and power outlets so you can stay connected to the things that matter most. Stay connected. Megabus.com.